one of the biggest reasons people lose in business negotiation is not because they lack skills. It's because they don't know their minimum acceptable terms. They walk into negotiation hopeful and unprepared to say no. And when pressure shows up, they agree to terms they later regret. My name is Ben Adejimo. I teach ethics and leadership at WCU Los Angeles, California. If you really want to negotiate with confidence, with clarity and authority, this rule is non-negotiable. You have to know your minimum acceptable terms before conversation starts. So my question is, what are minimum acceptable terms for you? Your minimum acceptable terms. The lowest conditions you are willing to accept without damaging yourself or your family or your business. It includes things like price or compensation, timeline or delivery expectation. Fashion designers will take a job that needs to be delivered in 12 hours. And you know you cannot deliver it. But that money was good and enticing, and you took that job and embarrass yourself at the end of the day. And it will damage your reputation. You could have told them 24 hours. Knowing your minimum acceptable terms is to understand your scope of work. It includes things like the decision-making process of making that job. It includes the risk exposure. Anything below this line, I can't do it. It is self-sabotage if you go on. It's like you want to destroy yourself by every means necessary. Don't walk below your minimum acceptable terms. You know you've not gotten it together yet. Don't take a job that will show your weakness just because you want to stay afloat in business. No, you shouldn't do that. You shouldn't. And the reason most people don't take this seriously, even most professionals, they avoid defining this moment because they think they will lose the deal. You will now overestimate your power, and that is bad. That is very bad. It's bad for business. Some will rely on emotions instead of strategies. You are thinking about the money and you think you're able to talk to the client. No, you can't do that. Also, you make statements like, let's just do this one. Let's just do this. Something better will come. Until you give yourself a title, you hear something is better than nothing. Don't put yourself in that condition. Because if you continue that way, you will not make good money in business. Something better would come. But don't rubbish your integrity by taking a job that is below the belt. Because if you don't know your minimum acceptable terms, you will negotiate badly at all times. You will keep taking bad jobs. And it's a matter of time. You'll become a joke in your line of work, in your industry. Bad terms, they don't just hurt your profits. They will also damage your integrity and trust. So ask yourself this question. Before any negotiation, what is the lowest outcome I can accept and I will still win? After I finish my job, I will still have a profit. No, number two, what terms will protect my reputation, my time, and my resources? And thirdly, what am I absolutely unwilling to compromise on? You can't lose yourself in the process of doing a job. Write them down if you have to. The lowest outcome I can accept and still win. The terms that protect my time, reputation, and resources. And thirdly, what am I absolutely unwilling to compromise on this job? Once you define that, your minimum will become your anchor. I know I can go this far, but I can't go lesser than this. If you want to be a strong negotiator, this is what you have to do. Get knowledge. Don't rely on your pressure. Rely on the preparation and the knowledge of what you know. Because when you know your minimum acceptable terms, you will negotiate with confidence. You will do it without regret. So you have to define that limit. Or else someone else will do, and it will be at your expense. Thank you for watching me again. Subscribe to this video, to this channel. That's how you can help me so that we can curate more of this. This is really important for me. Please subscribe to my channel. Thank you.